So we was at a club and we was smoking and shit at the time. I think I was smoking a little bit. We was smoking and shit, and this girl was like, "Yo, what y'all smoking on?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, start talking to us. You know, now we all smoking and shit. And she was just asking us like, "What y'all do?" We was like, "We got a studio." She was like, "A studio? Niggas with a studio?" Like, yeah, right. We was like, me and Rue looking at her like, whatever. We laughing, and then we exchanged numbers or whatever. Blah blah blah. And one day we just chilling in front of the studio. Shorty walking by. This is crazy. She just
I ain't gonna lie. It sounded like she was preying y'all niggas. No, like, yo, I heard these niggas got a studio.
And I'm finding these niggas man.
But this ain't Nicki though. Like, this is her friend.
Oh, this is another.
This is her home. I'm trying to tell you how we got introduced to her.
Okay, copy.
She had a friend named. Her friend name was Viola. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
She's just walking past the studio. We like, oh shit, I guess
this is in the Ville at the time.
In the Ville.
Oh, all right.
But I guess she was fucking with some nigga around there. We had a corner store there, so a lot of people go get Dutchess, whatever they want from that corner store. So she just walking by. So we like, oh shit, we like, the studio's right here. She's like, oh, y'all niggas really got a studio. But she was telling us she rapped when we met her.
Okay.
So she went in there, she rapped a little bit, then she's like, nah, but she's like, my friend though? Like, you know, I got a friend named Nicki. She's like, she get busy. So we like, all right, bring her through. So one day she bring Nicki through. She bring Nicki. Nicki had a CD. She's like, y'all gonna listen to my music, blah, 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 blah. At the time, you know, I was bossed up. I'm like, y'all niggas listen to it.
I got time for this.
Wow.
Yo, I told Rue and them niggas, I was like, yo, y'all niggas listen to that.
Let me know if it's good.
So I stood in front of the studio just like, niggas came out like, shorty fire. You know what I'm saying? Like word? Now I went back in there, listened to a couple of drums. I'm like, shorty delivery was tight. Her shit was on point. I'm like, oh, all right, I seen it. But at the time, she had a production agreement with Full Force.
Is that
remember the older dudes?
You know? Oh, Full Force, the niggas from Kid and Play.
Yeah, the Diesel niggas.
Yeah, the Diesel niggas.
she had a
She had a.
I smell pussy.
Yeah,
them niggas. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So she was just telling me she had a demo at the time. That was a demo. I'm like, yo, man, niggas don't do demos no more. Like, you gotta get on these DVDs and mixtapes. Cause that was the era of DVDs and mixtapes, niggas. But you know, I like that. I was like, you can come over here and fuck with niggas. You could spar. I was like, yo, I could get you on some mixtape like J Love, Superstar J Love, De Niro, DJ On Point. It was a bunch of niggas. Master C. It was a lot of DJs that I was fucking with.
DJ Keys.
It was mad niggas. Because a lot of niggas used to get their tapes done at my spot, like mixed or put it together. So that was another thing. I had DJs in pocket, and they was my guys. I went to school with Jay. We went to 109. So I knew Jay since junior high school. So a lot of niggas I knew for a long time. Love, you know, neighborhood, childhood. We all grew up together, knowing each other. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, man, you gotta get on these mixtapes and DVDs. Like, demos is old school. Like, niggas don't do demos no more. It's cute. Because, you know, they make demos, go shop at labels. But I'm like, they're not seeing the full potential. So me and Rue was telling her, breaking it down to her, like, you gotta jump on these tapes and shit like that. The world gotta hear you in a different light. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta see you. So she started coming to the studio doing verses with Rue. You know, I had a bunch of artists. Like, I had Danny Brown. I had this group from Brooklyn called Side Block from East New York. Actually, now they shoot videos. Actually, one's called Meet the Connect. He shoot all the.
Oh, I've seen that.
That was my artist.
Oh, word?
Stacks.
Oh, that's them.
My artist, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And him and Showtime.
I seen Meet the Connect.
Him and Stacks and Showtime. It was called Side Block. They was the young boys at that time. At that time, they probably was like 18, 17. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was like some metaphor type niggas, like some Binks young boys. They went crazy with the metaphors. Shit. So I was like, yo, just come to a spot with niggas, you know, do freestyles, whatever. Just whatever you want.
Circulate.
Just come through. She started coming through, doing joints with Rue. You know, Rue at the time was buzzing like DVDs and mixtapes, Rue Spitz or whatever. So, you know, she would jump on the drum with him, then I throw it on Superstar J Love, De Niro. So she started buzzing. Her name started getting around. And then at the time, MySpace was lit. So now she made a MySpace page. And I guess that's what Fendi came across her page. She was like, yo, who this Fendi nigga? I was like, yeah, I know him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know him. Like,
Come up DVD at that time.
I didn't even say all that. I was just like, yeah, I know him. You know, like he No, he did his thing. He had to come up DVD. That shit was lit.
That shit was
like, that shit was popping. So you know me, I'm a nigga like I don't hate on nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
You know. So one day I'm chilling at the studio and shit. My man Remo called me. Remo the rap star, all distro called me. He like, yo, I'm with Fendi right here. He's like, Fendi's asking me, like, yo, who fuck? I guess Fendi's going around asking like, who's this girl? Who she deal with? Like, where's she at? And he was telling like, yo, she be at Fine Nights. That's Bundy got her. Like, you know. So he's on the phone. He's like, I'm with Fendi. This nigga's asking about Nicki, blah, 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 blah. So he's like, yo, just listen to him. You know what I mean? Hear him out. So Fendi jump on the phone like, yo, shorty fire. I won't fuck with her. Like, yo, blah, blah, blah. And at that time, she was in the studio. I was outside, called her outside. I let her talk to him real quick. You know what I'm saying? She was like, well, holla at Bundy, whatever. So after we get off the phone, me and Ruth telling her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not going to hold nobody's career back. So I'm like, yo, you can fuck with him because he's lit. He got to come up there. He could do more for you. You know, at this stage, this is what I could do. He probably could take you. But, you know, just watch how you deal with a nigga or whatever. Like, and then, you know, I gave her blessings. Then she started, you know, she started fucking with Fendi at that time. And then she shot her first video on the come up. And we produced it, you know what I'm saying? I was in the video. 40 Cal was in the video. You know, we had all niggas' cars out there and all that. 42. So that's basically.
Nah, they gotta respect you on a different levels, huh?
Nah.
Nobody would ever give somebody else a blessing. A full like blessing that. A full blessing. Like, you know what? Some people be like,
yo, let's sign a paperwork before you go.
Some people be like, you know what? You ain't going nowhere, man. Who that nigga? Nah, fuck that. Nah, real talk, nigga. You gotta go, man. But you know, you ain't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like me, I'm not, yo, bro. Like I said, I ain't go to school for the shit. I ain't do none of that. And I'm a good-hearted nigga at the end of the day. That's why a lot of people respect me. Once you respect me, we good. So like I said, like, it was real. The nigga could do more for her at the time. And like I said, as far as business, like I was a hustler, so I was trapping. You know, nigga, I was still a street nigga. No matter what you see going on, I got other shit going on. So you gotta think, I'm here. I might be at the studio for then. I be gone for 2-3 weeks doing whatever I do.
Come back like what's going on?
So sometimes, you know, you don't be there. Like I said, we had a lawyer. This nigga never sat us down and really explained the music business.
The lawyer was white?
Yeah, old white man. He never sat there and explained the business. You call him, he's not available. Whatever. But nobody sat there and explained the business to us. So it's just like homeboy shit going on. Like, we selling beats, but it's cash. Niggas giving us cash.
Yeah, whatever's on site.
Everything's
on site.
Everything on site.
Yeah.
So it's like, I never learned the music business. I just knew music. Niggas just had talent. Like, niggas just knew niggas. Niggas was fucking with niggas. We just put our hustle into, you know, doing the music, like flipping beats and doing. It was just street shit, bro. It was like the same shit. It was nothing different. Like, and everybody that was in the music was street niggas. So we all knew each other. Mook Diamond was working at Def Jam. Niggas was over here. My son Trav was an A&R at Rockefeller. Okay. That's how I started fucking with Danny Brown, because my man Trav had found Danny Brown while they was on the road. You know, we go to different cities. Artists be giving out their CDs and shit like that. So my man Trav was an A&R at Rockefeller. And he's like, I got an artist. Let me use your studio. That was my man. So, you know, he started bringing Danny. Danny caught chemistry with Doughboy. They just started building. They working. So Danny, and that nigga was ill. He was a different type of nigga.
I remember seeing him.
That nigga was quiet. That nigga, he used to be in a corner with his headphones on. That nigga spent a day writing, and then the next day he record. That nigga record a song in 8 minutes, bro. Full song. That nigga, I watched this nigga do like 8 songs like in an hour and a half, bro. Like,
and that's tough.
That's
you know
very
what I mean?
tough.
A lot of niggas spent a lot of studio money doing one song for 3 hours.
I watched niggas do 7-8 songs in an hour, like an hour and change.
That's hard.
1 take, 2 takes maybe.
That's hard.
Ad-libs, doubles, done.
That's hard.
Done. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was the street Danny. Like, I got so much music on. I got a whole mixtape of him and Rue did a collab mixtape that we just ain't never put out. I still got that shit.
So as, just go back to Nicki, because you know that's a prominent name, but as she's progressing, are you there?
I'm still around, because when she was with Fendi, she was definitely stopping by the studio. Okay,
but it wasn't like you're not.
Well, she's working,
but you're not more or less hands on.
Oh nah, not as much hands on.
It's like you gave the blessing. It's like I'm about to go my route and
but you know she was tapping in. I got you know she coming to the studio checkers.
Okay,
she's still linking us.
She wouldn't still record at the spot though.
You know, they had their recording spot. I think they was
okay,
recording in the Bronx somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But she would come by.
Okay.
Cause I remember I was facilitating things still, cause she did a song with SAS and she was with Fendi at the time.
Okay.
They was working on their mixtape. I took her to Joel Studio in Jersey. You know, we had the Dipset ties. So at the time I had the White 7. So I took her to Jersey to do
right.
the white
exactly.
Bowl, you know what I'm saying?
Don't play my son. You heard my son still here. You heard?
So I had drove her to Jersey. You know, so she was always around. But you know, after a while, people get busy, so it's like she started doing her thing. But she always tap in though. She was calling niggas, see what's up with niggas for Rule. You know, she had mad love for Rule. You know, so she will always tap in. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, she working, and you know, we understand that. But the love was always there though.
That's solid. That's solid.
Gotta respect Nicki because people will be like, yo, people be writing for her, but people was attracted to her writing skills before.
No, she's authentic.
Before. No, for real. People need to stop that. Like, yo, nobody writes to Nicki, my nigga.
Nah, she official, bro. I'm telling you, bro. She official, man. She get in there. You know, she used to be like, yo, too much noise over here. I'm gonna go in here. But come out, verse crazy. She used to be getting niggas on verses. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you could just see.
I was like, yo, Rue, she got you on that song.
See.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you can see just her presence.
She was her presence. She always start. I used to tell nigga like, yo, you know, you gonna go somewhere. Like I always seen it. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk that much, but I be like, yo, you gonna go so you official.
She's better than a lot of niggas.
A lot, not a little bit. Like,
a lot.
Like extremely. Like there's another person. Like
I don't even want to say no names. Niggas might try to clap me. You feel me? But she's better than a lot of niggas.
It's like she going to character when she become that girl. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
when she goes, she goes.
And it's like I see Nicki. And it's like I see Nicki. I know Nicki. Like I always. You know what I mean? She in the studio, she debating with niggas. She gonna debate you. She ain't like a timid bitch that's like, oh, you right.
Yeah, no,
never,
she's gonna
she's going at it with you. She's gonna stand on it. Like always arguments and I'm like, we got enough, but she gonna stand on her shit though. Like she always been like that. Like her character always been like, you know, strong. She always been a strong person.